Friends, hello and welcome back. Hopefully everyone's having a lovely day. So today we are building our best possible shooting build for NHL 24. We're going to have to use the sniper with the best shot out of all the players in this game. And mind you, we have the stats shown, but you can actually have a higher rating that we're currently showing. More on that a little bit later. But nonetheless, initial thoughts, it depends on you play. It really depends on you play. I mean, if you can handle losing the speed, and that's what it's going to be. If you can play this game without losing the speed, and you really find the benefits of being able to snipe the goalie, and this works for, hey, all the power to you. Because really what's happening here, and I'll be honest, I think that's what you're really losing. You're losing a lot of the speed. You're losing the speed aspect of the game, but you're gaining that elite shot in this game that can't be seen anywhere else. So that's the trade-off you're playing here for this build, but a very, very doable one from that regard. I think what we're going to do here is potentially see if we can up this speed a little bit. See, I don't like the idea of going 6 now. We can't. I see, here's the thing, because you're so slow, you do need that size. I think that size is very important, because you're gonna have a better chance of bouncing off the puck or bouncing off of guys. Because you're a little bit slower, it's gonna happen. You're gonna get caught from behind a lot. So we're actually gonna sacrifice that speed a little bit more. We're gonna go 6-1. We're gonna go 6-1, build the size up a little bit. It's gonna drop the speed by a +1, but at this point, you're really sacrificing the speed as is. You're really playing a game of taking that shot, taking potential hits from behind and just bouncing off of them. You're really depending on your stick handling skills to be able to maneuver around guys using a build like so. So that's what we're going to rock. We're going to rock the 6-1. We'll still stay 179 though. A nice balance there. We're going to shoot left-handed. Our zone ability, it's going to be, obviously if you're a level 50, you're going to go to one time. That's the best possible zone ability. We got Make It Snappy right now. As far as superstar abilities go, same story. We're going to look for something like close quarters, advanced power and accuracy when taking wrist slap shots when unlocked. Thunderclap, advanced power and accuracy when taking slap shots. I didn't say wrist or slap shots. We went to wrist shots one, and then advanced power and accuracy when taking snapshots. So the snapshots, wrist shots is the direction we are looking for right there. I would probably, 9 out of 10, actually, I'm going to take that back. We're going to take the wrist shot accuracy, slap shot accuracy one. I think that's an important one. And now we got to, I was going to take it back and say we should take elite edges. Elite edges is so important. I think you got to have it. I think you got to try to have elite edges a little bit, just because even with that size, you want to be able to maneuver and move around as much as possible and try to make that work. So we're going to go with the elite edges there. And as far as the boosts are concerned, again, this is an easy one. You're going all shot here. So we're going to go wrist shot accuracy, +1 or +2. And we're going to go we're going to go, again, we'll say it this way. Depends on your play style. If you're a wrist shot or a slap shot a lot, don't worry about it. But if you do both, you're going to do a +2 wrist shot accuracy, +2 slap shot power. If you're more of I just wrist it a lot, you don't pull a stick or you don't push down or you know what I mean, wind the stick up. In case you're new to the game, the slap shots when you pull the stick back, almost like you're taking a big golf swing. The wrist shots just when you quickly wrist it off the ice. But if you find yourself doing more wrist shots, then I'm just going to do both, double up on a wrist shot accuracy, wrist shot power. Otherwise, you're going to do both wrist shot accuracy, slap shot accuracy. Moving down to the statistics in this one, we got the 93 and the 91 accuracy for the wrist shot and slap shot accuracy, the +5s. And when we do this, like you said, it's going to cost us the speed. Fortunately, even doing that, we only had a -1 on the speed here. So really, I was like, hey, that's not that bad. I mean, if you could use some of your other abilities to boost your speed up +2 a little bit, I mean, that's not that bad. Just got to see how it plays on the ice. You're just so much. So I think it's hard to do that in 3s. Maybe in 6s, it's a little bit more doable. I think it's a little bit more doable in 6s with a center where you're not forced to go up and down the ice near as deep. You're kind of stopping in that high slot range a lot more with a center. And so you kind of get the head start there and the head start on the way back. Nonetheless, though, 74 in the balance. You got to drop the balance down a lot. We dropped the agility down a lot. We said we wanted to sacrifice speed as little as possible. So we had to drop the other 2 categories down as much as possible to get that to work out. Wrist shot power, slap shot power, both again +5, 93. Oh, that's ridiculous. That's some ridiculous accuracy or ridiculous power right there. Again, only at a -20 acceleration. It had to be done. The puck control is a -5. The endurance is -5. 2 things that had to be completely, again, sacrificed here for the shot. So it does. You are seeing some of your moving of the puck around abilities dropped a little bit. We did get the passing +3 here. We're getting +4 because of the current boost we have in. So kind of ignore that. The offensive awareness, you can afford to drop a little bit. It's plenty high. The body checking, we dropped a little bit. I thought the way I was thinking of the body checking, stick checking, body checking, you're bigger. It kind of just depends on how you play more. But the stick checking, I thought, well, when you're slower, the odds of you keeping up with a guy on the rush aren't as likely. So the stick checking, you might not want to use it as much because stick checking is going to slow you down as well every time you poke check, and you're just not as likely to be in a position. I think as a sniper with a slower speed, you're going to find yourself in more of a position to kind of play zone hockey, if you will, more of a trap style hockey where you're kind of getting into the lanes, forcing turnovers in that regard. The defensive awareness, which is why we bumped the defensive awareness up a +3 to a 74, because I thought you combo that, you're going to need a little bit more defensive awareness to pick the puck up. Same can be said about hand eye, +2 the hand eye and the shot blocking. And again, you're in a defensive zone. Your best strength sometimes might not be chasing the puck carrier in circles, but kind of just containing them, trying to block the shot. So we moved the block shots up +1. The strengths, you got a little drop, and the durability, we don't mess with that as too much or care too much there. We always drop that. Again, I thought you typically not going to use a sniper. Typically, I don't think you're going to take this big of a hit as a center, but I think that is a good position to do it if you do. Just for the regards that you're not skating up and down the ice as much. But typically, you're sniping. You want to be the guys blazing down the side of the ice on the wing, kind of creating some separation up along the boards, swaying left to right. But if you do go with the center build, +5 on the face-offs, you got to drop the discipline, and you got to drop the fighting skill. Nonetheless, that is going to wrap things up for this build. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, you liked it, I'd appreciate you. So consider subscribing, liking the video. You never have to. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.